Okay, good morning, guys. Just hopped into another trade here. It's February the 25th. So I did a couple videos for you guys last week on a couple of trades. Now this is Monday morning in another one here. So just because I did a couple last week, I figured I'd throw up another one for you here. So we got in 3 contracts again. This is the 6E euro again. Took out our first 2 targets real quick. Now we're just giving it some room to see if we get a rundown. We got a target in at 32.40 right now, which looks like a good target in the short term. If this move really comes down with some momentum, we had a big move up overnight last night, which was just the Sunday night trading. So I'm wondering if we're going to retrace that whole move here this morning that we moved up last night on really light, low volume. It's possible, and if we do, that would be could be about 100 pip retracement. We did all this through the overnight, and so I'm wondering if we're going to get back down to this level of 31.80 level by the end of the day today or not. See what transpires there. If we would do that, it could turn into a really great signal for us to continue the short on this market. Hopefully as low as $1.30, maybe more, depending on what the daily and weekly charts look like at that point. So we'll see where this goes for us for right now, and hopefully we'll get couple $100 out of this trade today. We've got $75 locked in so far. The first 2 targets on my entry, it moved so quickly when I entered the trade that it took out my 2 targets at 2 pips and 4 pips on the first 2 contracts. It took them out too quick for me to be able to move them and extend them at all. So that's fine. $75 is still $75. So we got no risk left in this trade. We got guaranteed money in the bank, and now we'll see what happens with the rest of this trade in the next couple minutes, possibly even couple hours. So let's watch, see what happens from here. So it looks like we're still moving. I extended the target. It was at 32.41, which we're moving in on right now. I just extended the target another 20 pips down to 32.21. We're going to see how we act at this level here, and whether or not we're going to move through it or start to stall out as far as what the rest of the day might hold. Probably take us another 15 minutes or half hour or so to get a good idea on that. So we continue to wait, see how it plays out. Okay, this is pushing towards our target at 32.21, so we're going to go for the next step again, which is going to be around the 31.80 mark. Which is a pretty big drop. That would be 100 pips if we closed that. It's probably going to have to do a bit of retracing at some point here, but right now, I mean, we've seen half an hour straight of pretty good consistent move down. So it's probably going to need a little bit of a break at some point, but we're locking in profit. We've got our stop in preventative, guaranteed money in the bank, so right now this trade's worth a couple $100. And if we could close our target where it is now, down at the 31.80, that'd be another $1,300. And we'll see where it goes. I mean, if it pushes on there hard today, we could keep moving it and see where it goes into. Maybe this could be a trade that's going to get held for a day or two. We don't know. We just have to see where it goes. So we will continue watching this one. Right now it's looking to be a pretty good day regardless of how this turns out, stop or target. It's always nice to have guaranteed money in the bank, especially a few $100 off of a single trade. That's why we don't need to trade all day. I'm going to be leaving right away to go take the dog for a walk, and I'll come back and check this a little later. So I will talk to you then. Okay, so I just got back here. This looks good. We had a huge move down the last 20 minutes again. We're about 20 pips off of this target. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to move up our preventative stop. About 32.60. That way we're locked in about $500 on this trade now, or so. And so that's already a pretty good day. Plus we've got other shorts on as well, on some other markets like the Euro Pound, Australian dollar, and even the Euro USD on the actual Forex. This is the 6E futures currency contract, which is basically the same thing. It moves very much the same as the Euro USD, trades within a couple pips. There's about I think about a 3 to 5 pip price difference between the future contract and the actual Euro USD. If I just look up the Euro USD right now, I'm at 32.04. 32.04? Oh, actually there's quite a bit of a difference right now. We're trading 32.04, and price right now 32.06. Oh no, so it's 2 pips. It's about 2 pips, that's all. Not much at all. So we're going to keep watching this. We could see a retracement come back here, 32.25 to 32.30 maybe. We'll see. Hopefully we'll just keep trading to the downside, but I mean eventually we're going to have a little bit of a retracement and give the sellers a little bit of breather so they can continue to bring it down more. So keep watching. We're pretty happy with the day so far today. Between the 500 on the 6E, other stuff's up another 250, so we could easily crack another $1,000 day today, so that's always a nice thing. So let's see where we go. Okay, we are moving towards our target again. We're getting within about 10 pips now, so I'm going to extend this target because it's still looking good for today. Gonna move this target now down again, looking at our previous swing low from last week, which is at 31.50. So we're gonna put it in there. 31.50 is gonna be our new target. See if we can work towards that today. And see where we go from there. So we're still hanging on, we're still watching. Been in this trade now for I guess about an hour. Nope, maybe almost 2 actually. And so far we're looking at almost $1,000, so nothing to complain about there. $1,062.50 on this last contract, so that would put us up for $1,100 on the trade if we closed it out right now. But because it's looking so good, we're extending our target, and we're going to see if we can continue this move down on a little bit longer term yet. So we'll keep watching. Okay, this is just incredible. We are moving on our 31.50 target now. Already we're getting to within about 10 pips of that. So we are going to look at our next extension on this target, which I'm going to be basing off of a 1-hour chart at this point. And that's going to be for 31.30. So that'll be adding another 20 pips to this move. Now nothing says that it's actually going to get there, but if this does keep moving with the level of commitment that it has been so far this morning. There's no reason why it won't. Sellers have really moved in today, and we're approaching noon right now, and we've already traded the average number of contracts on the 6E for a day. We've done it in the morning here, so we'll see what continues to happen over the rest of the day. We're currently at 120 pips positive on this last contract, and so that equates out to about $1,500 on this contract, and it's telling us to stay in right now, so we're gonna hang on a little bit longer, see what happens, and we'll update again shortly. Alright guys, so we're moving in on the 100 or the 3130 mark now. We just cracked that we're getting within the 10 pips. So based on how this is moving today, we are going to extend our target yet again. Next we're going to extend it down to the 3100 area, and looking at the longer term, this looks like if it's gonna break support here, we could see this test down to about the $1.30 area. So we may be extending our target yet again, and we could end up in this trade for another 12 to 24 hours. So we will keep watching. I'm sorry if this video is getting a little bit long, but it's going to be a little bit of a longer trade too. So we'll keep watching. Next hour or two we'll probably check in again and see where we go from there. Alright guys, we are crashing through this area. We just crawled down 40 pips in the last, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, maybe 20, I don't know. So we are once again extending the target. Our longer term charts are telling us that this could move as far as $1.30 over the next 12 to 48 hours. So we are extending our target all the way there. We're going to see how quickly we move towards it. We are peeling in on 3100 right now. We're at 3104, 3102. We are just getting a massive sell-off here. There was one of my alarms for the price breach. This has just been a fantastic day. Right now we're up 178 pips, or over $2,200 on this last contract. And that's not including any of the other positions we're in right now either. So this has just been a fantastic day, and we are just going, we're into the free fall zone here between 3100 and $1.31 and $1.30. So it looks like the move from $1.31 to $1.30 could be pretty easy for price. So that's what we're banking on. So this is going to be a bit of a longer trade again. Going into 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, another 2 hours for the market, for the New York session. But we're in the Euro here, so this is a 24-hour market on the 6E. So we will see where we go here. Apologize again for the video length, but well, it's going to be worth it. So we'll check in again soon. Alright, we're back on here, and it's 6:30 in the morning, and this is the overnight trading. Disappointed we got taken out in the overnight, and we got taken out on our preventative stop, or our trailing stop if you prefer, which I had put at 31:20 before I went to bed last night. And we came down Our target was just below 30, below 3,000 or 1.300, and it came down, tested down, and it reversed back up for retracement, and it hit pretty much exactly our stop. Our stop was at 31.20, and this came to a high of 31.21. So it was a bit disappointing there. Lost out on about $500 worth of profit on that. But I mean, whatever. That's still we still closed 161 pips on that, which gave us just over $2,000 on that last contract. So we're just shy of 2,100 on this trade in less than a day. So, you know, some people have to work out an entire month to make $2 grand. So doing it in a day is nothing to complain about, even if we did get bumped out on our stop. Just a little bit too tight, I guess. So that was that trade. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if it's a little bit long. Ended up being a pretty long trade. So shoot me a message if you guys want to learn how. We got Calgary coming up right away for the course. Tradingonline.madeeasy.com for dates and cities that are on the list right now. So come check us out and say hi. Have yourselves a great day. Happy trading.